Hey guys, this is Colton from the Magic with Colton channel, and first things first, I'm going to apologize for not having a video in like 3 months. That's a lot for YouTube, and not just YouTube, but just for life. This summer's been really crazy and wacky, and I hope you accept my apology for not having a video. I've been sick, vacations, let me think, family. There's so much stuff I just can't think of it. It's just been all in the way, and truthfully, I've just haven't been able to get videos out. Any days that I can, I just don't. I mean, it's really just my fault for not getting videos out. I want to try to get more consistent videos, but well, that's it for the intro, so let me get on with the actual video. Alright guys, I'm back, and today we're not going to be needing these cards, or any other deck of cards. These can just go leave. And actually, we're going to need these Pokemon cards. The reason is, you've probably heard of the new game that's out called Pokemon Go. You know, it's been blowing up all over YouTube, all over the internet, all over the news. The news is not really good for a reason, but we can just put that aside. But people have been loving this game, and so in honor of that game and for not having videos out, I'm going to do a Pokemon card trick. I hope you enjoy. So let's get on with it. Here we have some Pokemon, which are actually all water Pokemon. You see here, we got Wartortle, I can never say his name right. We got Squirtle, gotta love him. We got Cloyster, we got Slowpoke, we got Vaporeon, one of my favorites. Love all the evolutions. We also have a Blastoise, and the last one here is a Magikarp. You know, people don't really share any love for him, and I'm going to change that today, because I'm going to show the real power of the Magikarp, okay? So, actually, what we're going to do is, we have a water energy here. Water Pokemon, water energy, get it? We're actually just going to stick it right on top of that Magikarp. See? Magikarp, water energy, okay? Now we're going to get the rest of these pretty good water Pokemon. We're going to stick those right there. And now we're going to flip it over. So now we have the Magikarp on top, and we have the water energy here, okay? So actually, now what's going to happen is, all these water Pokemon, this water energy is going to suck some power out of these water Pokemon, okay? And the water energy is going to harness the power, and it's going to move it from all these Pokemon into the Magikarp. Hopefully, there'll be enough power to evolve that Magikarp into a Gyarados, because we all know that the Gyarados is a lot better than the Magikarp. So, all we're going to do is we're just going to push on it, because the water energy needs a little bit of a kickstart. Alright, so here we have the cards. We're just going to push, and push. Alright, I think it might have worked. Here's the tester. Here we have the top card, which is the Magikarp. But hopefully now it's the Gyarados. We can set these down. And actually, it worked. we have the 130 health Gyarados. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, his attacks are awesome, and he just looks awesome. I mean, you can do some great things with this Pokemon. Awesome. Now, you're probably wondering how this trick works, so let's get on to the tutorial. Alright, you've probably guessed it by now, but the main 3 cards that you need for this trick is, of course, the Magikarp, the Water Energy, and no, we're not really changing the Magikarp into a Gyarados. Here it is. I just so happen to have a Magikarp, which is pretty bad, and a Gyarados, which is pretty good. I mean, this can be done with any 2 Pokemon that only really have 2 evolutions, that only go from one evolution to the other, because unless you want to modify this trick to be even more awesome, you can get, let's just say, the Blastoise, and the Squirtle, and I know y'all are gonna laugh in the comments with this name, Wartortle. I can't say it right, but you can do it so that you start off with the Squirtle, then you go to the Wartortle, then you go to the Blastoise. But it's just easier to just use this to this. And so again, this can be done with Grass type, Fire type, Electric type, Psychic, Fairy, Dark, you know, bunches of types. And I just got a bunch of different types of water type Pokemon. So all you want to do is have this little water energy aside. And of course, I mean, you can't really do this trick without having your own set, so doing a setup like you have to do isn't really going to be a problem, because of course you have to have your own Pokemon cards. And so, you know, sorry, I'm having problems with English today. Of course, you can just get your own cards. There shouldn't be any suspicion about them in order. They wouldn't really think about that, because of course, I mean, you have to have the Magikarp, and so you can figure that out if you want to. But all you want to do is put this Magikarp and have this Gyarados behind it, just like that. And you just want to set this water energy aside. Then you want to get the rest of these cards and put them on top, so the Magikarp is on the bottom. Alright, and so you want to start off with trick with talking about Pokemon Go, have you seen it, stuff like that. And while you're doing that, you wanna look at them, but then you're just gonna go back right here, and we're just gonna go 1, 2. I'll do it again. I'll do it just like this. You want to do it with your thumb though. 1, 2. So here we have that Magikarp and the Gyarados. And you just want to make a pinky break right there on those 2 cards. So you keep talking about blah blah blah, Pokemon Go, news, internet, YouTube, whatever. And then you have your pinky break just like that. And so then what you want to do is get that and say, so here I have some Pokemon cards. We're going to do a Pokemon magic card trick. And so then you're just going to go blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, so on and so forth, until you get to that pinky break. So then you're left with the Magikarp and the Gyarados. You're going to keep them all square. Then you're going to lift it up and say, here, and you're just going to go across and hold like this. And then you can maybe hold it up. Just make sure that these cards don't slip. And we're just going to say, here we have our Magikarp, or whatever Pokemon. Here we have our Magikarp, and it's pretty bad. I mean, you know, you can just talk about blah blah blah, get some conversation in there to make it more interesting. Then you're just gonna set it down. You're gonna get that energy, and you're gonna just set it on top, just like that. So now you have energy, Magikarp, Gyarados, all in a row. And then you're gonna just get these Pokemon, and then you're gonna set those on top. And so then you can tell them, here we have the Magikarp, and then you can just set that down. And here we have, you don't want to do that. You just want to go, here we have the water energy. Then you're gonna set them back down in order. And then, so now we have just put this Gyarados on top. So then you can make up whatever magic thing you want to do. I just said that it's going to harness the power of these Pokemon into the water energy. It's going to move it into the Magikarp. And personally, that's the only I really could think of real quick. And so you're just going to do whatever, magic, and then you're just going to flip it over and say, whoa, it worked, it worked. Another variation of this trick is that you can put this on top. You could say, but it's kind of cheating and I want to put it back. And so then you can just get this, and then you can talk about it. I want to put it back, I want to put it back, I want to put it back. And then you're just going to riffle down until you have the top two cards. And you don't want to do what I did by looking at it. I was just doing that for video purposes so I didn't mess up. But you just want to just go. If I can make it come off, go until you have those top two cards, and then of course you're going to have to make a pinky break so you can hold it. And so now what you've done is you've got that Gyarados right behind the Magikarp. So then you're going to say, alright, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to reverse it by moving that power from the Gyarados back into all the other Pokemon. And then you're just going to push or whatever you want to do. And then you're going to say, okay, I think it worked. You're going to do a double lift and show it's the Magikarp. Then you're going to put it back and do whatever you want. But that's it for today. There will probably be one up tomorrow, maybe even later today if I can get a trick pop in my mind and figure it out. Say if you want more Pokemon card tricks, say if you want, there's always going to be normal card tricks. Just say what you want in the comments. I mean, you know, more Pokemon card tricks I can definitely come up with. More normal card tricks I can definitely come up with. Say if you want any like any other kind of card trick. I mean, I haven't really seen any card trick with Pokemon cards, and so I thought, hey, Pokemon goes out, these are cards, Pokemon cards, let's do a trick with them. And so I only have about 30 seconds left, so I better hurry up. See you later. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment. See you later. I'll try to keep up with the videos and not screw up like I have been, and I'll see you next time. Bye.